Do you want to say it or shall I?
Let's do it together. You ready?
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to the Let's Talk Films podcast.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
So today we are without a host. So bear with us. We're going to try our best.
This is going to be a rocky episode.
You're going to hear a lot of jump cuts, I think.
Yeah.
It's going to take some serious editing, so...
I don't know if Dan's going to do that or if I'm going to have to do that.
I'll do it.
It's alright. We'll figure it out. So, we'll get into the news straight away, because we've been away for 2 weeks now. Because, well, we should probably explain why Dan isn't here. Well, he's never here.
We probably should.
We're having some technical difficulties on the cross-country recording. Dan's Wi-Fi isn't the best, and we can't really call each other because it keeps cutting out. So Dan will hear a few sentences that we say, and then it'll cut off, and he won't be able to hear what we're saying. So it's not really working. So I think what we're gonna do is 1 week it's gonna be me and Yuan, and we'll talk about what we've seen or the news that week, and then Dan will get Ethan, who's been on 2 episodes before.
Yeah, he's been on a couple of episodes.
Go back and listen if you want to know what Ethan sounds like.
And of course you do.
Yeah, he's got a great voice, let me tell you.
You go back and you listen to those episodes.
Yeah.
Every single one.
And get excited for next week, because probably, hopefully, Ethan and Dan will have an episode for you. And we won't be there. So you'll miss us, but you'll get Ethan. You'll get to listen to Ethan's voice.
It's almost worth it.
Yeah, I think it is. I think Ethan's worth the 2 of us. Alright, we've stalled long enough now, I guess.
Yes, we've wasted some time.
Right, we've got a lot to choose from, because we've been away for so long. So Yuan, any of these stories take your fancy? From Den of Geek, if you want to get some news of your own. No, actually listen to us.
No, listen to us. There isn't actually any news on this website at all. Not at all. Should we start with the Lego Ninjago movie then?
Okay, Lego Batman is out now. Hopefully I'll see it. Well, I have to see it for my list. I don't know.
I will see it by choice, so...
Yeah. Well, I'll see it by choice as well. I would have seen it anyway. So yeah, Lego Ninjago just released a trailer. And when we first saw it on the list we were looking at for our 2017 podcast, we kind of like passed over it. We weren't really bothered by it. Because I assumed that it was just a direct-to-DVD Lego movie, like all the previous ones, like the Batman and Star Wars ones that just direct-to-DVD. But no, it's the same as the Lego movie and the Lego Batman movie. So yeah. It
looks good, yeah.
Yeah, the animation is on par with the other 2, and so is the comedy, I think.
They're very good at making trailers, to be fair to them.
Yeah,
They seem to pick the very... I don't know, because I'd say they picked the very best bits, but then even for the Lego movie, I laughed at the trailers for that.
Yeah.
And there was still more in the film.
Yeah, there was more.
But more about that later on.
Oh yeah, we did, yeah. Good. Well, to stay on Ninjago a bit, I don't really know much about Ninjago. I think it's like a series of Lego sets based on ninjas.
Yeah,
that's what I can tell.
Well, I remember seeing the adverts years ago for the shark. What was it? Megadon or something?
I don't know. I think we're a bit old for Ninjago. I think it was released after we were of the age it's aimed for, I think.
Well, I still watch the kids' TV shows to see the adverts.
Well, yeah, no, I've definitely watched the kids' TV shows.
So I've definitely seen it, because I remember watching the little kids playing with them.
Right, I vaguely know what it
weird,
is.
But you know what I mean.
I seem to remember them, like, slamming them on the table, and then it zooms into the things, but that's like most kids' commercials.
Look at this!
Yeah, they just slam the toy in. Look at all these Ninjagos! Zoom, zoom! You know what I mean. That's what happens.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They zoom in.
Yeah, so pretty looking forward to this film.
Yeah, it might be... I mean... I want to say it looks like it's aimed at a younger audience, but, I mean, Lego Batman and the Lego Movie are aimed at a younger audience, I'd say.
Yeah, but I think that's the thing. They try and tailor it to everyone, but it obviously is still aimed at kids because some of the comedy in there is still quite young and childish.
Yeah.
But then they've got a lot more adulty themes in there as well.
Yeah, well, like I say, the Ninjago is like a fairly recent thing, so I guess the younger kids will know it. Because like with Lego in general, that's been around for years. Everyone knows what Lego is, and with Batman is the same. So you can kind of other audiences can come in and watch and know what it is. But with the Ninjago, I feel like that's more of it's a recent thing, so only younger kids will know what it is.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's what I think anyway. I don't know. There might be some adults. I'm sure there are adults who are gonna go see this because they love Ninjago.
Technically, we're adults.
Oh yeah, we are, and we're gonna go see it.
Yeah.
Not because we like Ninjago.
No, we'll have to buy some of the Lego toys. I think.
Okay.
We'll play with them.
Like my little Lego Batman that I have here.
Oh, I like his rubber ring.
Yeah, they do sets. They're not sets. Little packets with a Batman themed minifigures.
Oh my god, that one's got a tutu on.
And I've got
I've
got two. One of them is Batman in like a swimming costume kind of thing with a rubber ring with a bat mask on it, and then the other one is he's in a fairy costume. So
maybe we'll put a couple of these in the video and the video on YouTube for you to have a little look at because I'm quite enjoying them. I hadn't noticed them initially, but I am enjoying them.
Okay, good.
I like his Batman swimming costume.
Yeah,
with
it's
all
got
the little bat signals on it.
Mhm.
It's really cute.
Thanks. I'm taking credit for it. I didn't design it, but I'm taking credit for it.
Yeah, you should. Right, what do you want to go on to? What piece of news takes your fancy?
Oh yes, the Walking Dead trailer came out for season 7B.
7B.
Have you completed 7A?
I still have not completed 7A.
I wasn't expecting you to.
No.
It's a short trailer, so I thought we could watch it and analyze it together.
Yeah.
On this, because it's only a few seconds long, so I don't think we should put the audio in. So I'm just gonna plug my headphones in and let you unwatch it.
We should be okay having the audio in as long as we're talking over it.
Okay. Well, okay then. I'll unplug my headphones and we can watch it. Okay.
You ready?
Mhm.
It's full screen this bit.
Okay, here we go. There's Rick. There's Carol.
She's holding her hips.
Yeah. I've expressed my feelings of Carol. I hate Carol. I don't like this relationship.
No, it's
Rick and
weird.
Michonne. It's weird. They're meant to be like brother and sister, like that kind of dynamic, not relationship wise. There you go. So, the main thing I took away from that is that zombie with the like mask thing on that looks just like the mouth of Sauron from Lord of the Rings. You know, the guy who comes out the Black Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him up so you can see. There.
Oh yeah, it does actually.
It does look a lot like the mouth of Sauron. I don't know if they were trying to or I don't know. But it's there.
Yeah.
And that's all it looks like. It doesn't even look like a zombie.
Are you suggesting that Sauron, not Sauron, that Middle Earth and modern day America are the same place?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm implying, yeah.
Only on Let's Talk Films.
Yeah. This is a film theory.
Film
Here we
theory.
go.
That's all the evidence we have. But you know what? It's solid. It's fully solid.
It's solid evidence, yeah. Mouth of Sauron, after being beheaded, of course, by Aragorn, reattaches the head and becomes a zombie.
Yes.
Then lives however many millions of years apart it takes and becomes a zombie in The Walking Dead. It's irrefutable evidence. How can you deny it? It's obvious. Wake up and realize the truth.
Are you excited for this then? The next part of this series?
No.
No. There's not a lot to go on from that.
Yeah, I wish I was excited, but I'm not.
I feel like it's dragging on now, The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I haven't even made it through
Yeah.
the start of Series 7 yet. It's just dragging. It's always the same, and then... I enjoyed it, like the episodes where we had Negan,
Yeah.
but other than that, it was just really dull.
I think I said this before on one of these, but they need to do what Game of Thrones does. It's implement their boring stories and put them in with the more exciting stories.
Yeah, juxtapose them.
Yeah.
They do need to do that. It was a good word,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
it
You
was
like
a
that
good word. Please repeat it.
Juxtapose.
There you go.
Yeah.
You learnt a new word today, unless you already knew that. I feel like I've heard it before.
It could potentially be the wrong word as well, so if you don't know the definition, don't look it up.
Leave a comment. Tell us if we're wrong. But yeah, that is exactly what they need to do, because they're just long. They're just long episodes about characters we don't care about, boring stories. But with Game of Thrones, they'll put their boring stories with their exciting stories, so you don't get bored in an episode, and there's not a throwaway episode. There were quite a few throwaway episodes in season 7. Well, season 7A, like the Tara episode. And I definitely spoke about the Tara episode and how much I hated it.
I don't think I've made it to that one.
No, you can skip it. You don't need to watch it. It's completely boring. It's like if Game of Thrones did a whole episode on Dawn.
Yeah.
Like, no. Why would you do that?
Yeah, I think I'd probably kill myself if I was watching a whole episode on Dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they do episodes on, like, one character. Like, Battle of the Bastards was just one episode, I think, from what I can remember. And the Battle on the Wall as well in season, 5, I think.
Yeah, they do it for big events, for big characters,
Yeah.
but it just doesn't work when you try and do it with a little character.
Yeah, so, in The Walking Dead, you can have a Negan episode where the Negan's, messing with Rick and all that.
Yeah.
But don't have a Tara episode, and don't have a Carol episode. It's not exciting enough.
See, I quite enjoyed the Daryl episode, actually. That was quite
yeah,
a good one.
you can have a Daryl episode if it's a good character. You can have a Rick episode, a Negan episode, or a Daryl episode. I don't think any other characters can hold an episode by themselves.
No.
Especially not Carl, like they tried to, and especially not Tara.
No.
Because
I don't even know who Tara is. Is that bad?
No,
I don't
it's
know
not.
who it is that they based this whole episode off.
She's the one who was going out with the doctor woman who got shot through the... Spoilers for Walking Dead. You've probably already skipped ahead if you're really that fussed about it. But yeah, she's the doctor that gets shot through the back of the head with the arrow. The one that was dating
God,
her.
yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, I think she was... When she got introduced because the governor was with her sister. She was a police officer, I think.
That was far too long ago.
It was a long time ago. She's been there quite a while, now that I think about it, but I still don't care about her.
Nope.
They've made no effort to make me care about her, except for this episode, and that made me hate her, because it was a boring episode.
Do you know what? I started caring about Beth, and then they killed her off.
Yeah, they spent a whole season making me care about Beth, and then they just killed her off. So I was like, alright. I just cared about another character, and now you've just got rid of it, so I care about less characters in your show now.
What it felt like, it was like, oh shit, we've run out of characters that we can kill off that mean something.
Yeah.
Let's develop this one, then kill her off.
I feel like
so
that's
we don't
what
have
they
to get rid of
do.
the important ones.
Yeah. That's exactly what they do.
Yeah.
They did it with T-Dog.
Yeah.
No one cared about him in season 1, and then he kind of got better, and then they killed him. The worst one was Sophia. I didn't care about her, but they spent the entire season 2 trying to look for her.
Yeah.
And then they found her, but she was already dead.
Yeah,
So
that
it's
was
just
frustrating.
A bunch of wasted episodes looking for her.
Yeah.
When she was dead anyway.
Yeah. I know what you mean. It's very...
Frustrating.
frustrating, yeah.
Yeah. I just wasted my time watching this whole season of a TV show, and you're just gonna kill off the character who was the central plot point of it.
Yeah. Oh well. Maybe you'll pull through Walking Dead. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, you have to get through the first half of season 7 before you can watch that.
You might have to force me to do that. I'm not convinced I'm going to be able to do it myself. You're going to have to sit me down and make me do it.
Just watch the last episode, because that's a good one.
Mid-season finale one.
Yeah. I mean, I hesitate to say it's a good one though, because I hate Rosita. I didn't hate her before. She was just like this background character that I didn't really care about, but I didn't hate. And then I just hate it. She's whiny, and she's a bitch to Eugene, and I like Eugene. She's just whiny. Everyone's whiny in this season. Carol is whiny.
Oh,
Carol's whiny.
Carol.
Yeah, she's just whining about nothing.
She was such a good character.
She was a boring character in season 1, and then they kind of she progressed through season 2 until 4. It was 4 when she blew up Terminus.
That was at the start of series 5, was that?
Well, I don't know. She was
either way, that was her top point.
That was her peak moment, and then she just dropped straight off in this.
It was all when she started bloody counting. She realised she couldn't get past about 12 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then she freaked out.
Out.
Shit, I need to learn how to count.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why she's doing it. Like, because I guess it's Morgan. Morgan was like, I don't kill people. And I was like, alright, that's fine, that's your thing. But Carol's like, oh, I can't kill people now. Why?
Because Morgan said so.
Because Morgan said so. I don't get it. I mean, I'd be alright with her not killing people if they explained it in a compelling way that I would be interested in. But they're not. They're just making her whiny.
Yeah. It's very, very frustrating.
Frustrating.
Yes.
Alright, we'll move on from The Walking Dead.
We've been on that for quite a while.
Talk about something positive.
What would you like to talk about?
Power Rangers. Another new poster lands.
I shall have a little look at this new poster then, shall I?
Is that the new poster?
I don't know.
It's very pixelated.
No, here. Oh, it is.
There we go.
Just zoomed in a bit.
Alright, so this poster, they've got the Power Rangers on it. It says Go Go.
Go Go.
Go Go's Crazy Bones. Do you remember those?
Yeah.
Everyone remembers those.
They have a TV show now, I think.
Oh god.
Or an app or something like that. I remember seeing it a while ago.
They probably do. Everything has a TV show or an app now.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited for this film, but that doesn't really do a lot for me.
No.
I'm not one for posters, really. I don't care all that much.
I'm one for good posters. But
is this not inspiring you?
Not really. It's just the Power Rangers. Like, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's not very exciting. So I guess we'll move on from that.
Yeah, we'll have a look what else we can find.
I'm sure there'll be so much to talk. Oh, Black Panther, Andy Serkis, pictured on set.
Ooh.
Andy Serkis is my favourite actor.
Of all time.
Yeah, I'd say so. As you can see, my little Gollum statuette behind you.
I can.
Yeah, you can't, listeners.
Maybe we'll put a little picture in, but
probably not. Because we'll probably forget to take the picture.
You know what? I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay, Ewan's gonna take the picture.
You do some talking.
Right. Okay, I'll read this. Well, we know who he's playing. He's gonna reprise his role as Ulysses Claw. He was in Ultron, Age of Ultron.
Who is he?
Ulysses Claw, the throwaway character who was in it for like a few minutes.
Oh,
he gets his arm cut off.
I know who you mean.
He's a Black Panther villain in the comics, from what I understand. I don't know. I'm not really a comics person.
We need Dan here for this.
Yeah, Dan would know. I'm pretty sure he is. And he does something with sound, I think. I don't know. I think I researched him when I found out that Andy Serkis was playing him, but that was when Age of Ultron was coming out.
Yeah.
So I have no idea. I cannot remember. But yeah, good. I like Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
Go. Do.
Go.
Yeah. Go Andy Serkis. It's motion capture time, because that's what he does.
Yes.
It's like morphing, like the Power Rangers do, but it's motion capture. That was a good joke.
Yeah.
Thanks for laughing, guys.
You know, I didn't even realise that was a joke. Sorry. I would have even pretended to laugh if I realised, but I didn't. So you don't deserve it.
Well, that's how I know it was a good joke, because you didn't even realise it was a joke.
Well, guys, if you enjoyed that joke, let us know, and we'll have a whole episode dedicated to Lewis jokes.
That would be an awful idea. This is an awful idea so far.
Yeah. We need Dan.
We need Dan. Dan holds us together. This is TV news. I don't think.
Have you got...
Stranger Things.
Oh, yes, we have Stranger Things.
Stranger Things released a trailer that is like 30 seconds long.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, it doesn't give us much at all.
No, I'm compelled though, and
yeah,
I mean, I was gonna watch it anyway, but
yeah,
this is just exciting me for it.
They're dressed up as Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Not the 2016 Ghostbusters.
Female power.
No. Yes, but not Ghostbusters, unless they made a good one, but they didn't.
Yeah.
So I have to stick with the male Ghostbusters. So yeah,
Yes.
I don't really know what to say. There's Eggo waffles in it. Eleven's back because she exploded or something, disappeared at the end of season 1. So she's back, I guess. That's about all we get.
Yeah.
She's back.
I'm sure more will come in future trailers.
Yeah, well, I don't know when it's coming out. I don't remember. It probably said.
Yeah, I believe it's this year.
Well, yeah, yeah.
About halfway through, probably, or something like that.
Yeah, it'll be. We'll cover it when more comes out.
Yeah, when we have a host to help us.
Yeah, a host to help us guide us through the news, and the entire episode.
the entire episode. We're struggling, guys.
We are struggling. We'll just hop over to YouTube and we'll see what are the trailers. Pirates of the Caribbean. What do you think of the new Pirates of the Caribbean trailer?
Of the trailer, it was okay. It was an okay trailer.
Yeah.
I just don't care. That's my issue.
No, I don't care.
It's got to the point now where I just don't really care anymore. There's been too many films.
5. This is number 5.
There has been 4 films, and for me, that's probably too many. Maybe even 3.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've said before, I'm just not a massive fan of pirates or
You see,
Western films and stuff like that. I don't know. There's something about them.
Everyone says, "Oh, the first one's good," but like, yeah, it's all right. It's nothing like major.
No.
I enjoyed it for what it is, but it's not one of my favorite films or anything.
I can't really remember it that much, to be fair. So.
It's the one where they're ghosts on the ship.
Yeah.
That's it. And then I remember it's the third one, like World's End or something like that.
Yeah.
I remember that's the first film I watched that I came out, like, after watching it, I was like, what just happened? I have no idea what the story was, who any of the characters were, or what happened at all.
Well, 2016 brought far more of them for you. So.
Well, yeah, I guess. But that, because
not alone anymore.
Yeah, I was fairly young when it came out, so I was just developing my taste in films. Like,
yeah.
Previously, I was just happy to watch anything with nice bright colours and some flashy movement. But yeah, that's the one. The first one where I was like, what? And the first one when I realised that films could be bad and I could hate films, I think, was The Hobbit, The Battle of Five Armies.
Yeah.
Because I think any other cinema experience that I'd either been like, I really like that, or yeah, that was alright. But I think The Battle of the Five Armies is the first film I saw in cinemas that I actively hated. Because I remember watching it with you, and I turned to you after it, and I went, I didn't like that.
Yeah, I do remember.
That's the first time I think I ever said that in a cinema.
I didn't hate it. I was just kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
I'd had much higher hopes, and they were diminished within the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. Because Smaug dies in the first 10 minutes.
Before even the title sequence.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Why didn't they end the last one with Smaug dying if they were just going to do it 10 minutes of it?
Yeah. I mean, I was rereading The Hobbit, and he does die quite quickly, but they did extend
Yeah,
this
but
film into three.
Yeah, it's
into
a,
three of them. It's one book into 3 films.
I can forgive it in the book because it's a short book, but not in however long. They were probably like 2 hours each, weren't they? So 6 hours, and there's a 1 hour of Smaug maybe.
Yeah. Have you watched the extended edition yet?
No.
No.
Of what? Which one?
Um.
I've watched the extended edition of the first and second one.
No, but you don't have it, do you? About the 5 hours.
No, I refuse to buy it.
No. I can understand that. I wonder if there's more Smaug in that though.
Probably not.
No.
I don't think they'd cut out their big CGI thing.
No, probably not.
They must have spent millions on the CGI because it was just all CGI.
That's probably why they didn't do any more of it. They were like, fuck, we've got our budget.
It's probably some extra, what's his name? Alfred scenes. That was the character that ruined it for me, with his stuffing his bra with gold coins. That was a direct
I forgot about
insult.
that actually.
Yeah, that was a direct insult to me. You know?
Why?
Because
From all the times you've been stuffing your bra with coins.
No, because I love Lord of the Rings. And how dare they say that a man stuffing a bra with gold coins belongs in the Lord of the Rings universe?
Yeah.
How dare they?
Yeah, that was just really fucking dumb.
I was insulted by The Hobbit Battle of Five Armies. So yeah. That's that tangent done with.
Yep, let's move on to a new one. A new point. I've got one thing I want to mention, which is about a new Tomb Raider film which is coming out.
Oh yeah.
Which I hadn't actually been aware of, but what was the lady they had? Some Swedish actor who's not been in a heck of a lot. She was in
Danish Girl and Jason
Bourne, yeah. She's been in a lot of other Swedish stuff, but I'm not big on my Swedish films, unfortunately.
She was in a film called no, I think it was a TV series called Hook, and both of the O's had like what's it called, an umlaut?
All right.
The 2 dots over the O's. So I don't know how you pronounce that.
Isn't that what IKEA call their picture hangers?
Ooh, okay, that's a good one.
That's going to be cut out.
No, it's
instantly.
not. Well, you're editing this. You're well within your rights to do that.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm quite excited about this. I don't think I should be.
No, I'm not excited for it.
Because the other 2 Tomb Raider films, Lara Croft films they made, were quite horrendous.
Yeah.
I mean, they were just overly set. I mean, I suppose when they first made Tomb Raider, it was quite sexualized, but that was mostly because of
the time.
The time, yeah. The animation they had for gaming at that point was all. What's that? Is the word polygonal?
Yeah, poly something.
Something like that. Anyway, so obviously triangles and stuff like that, and it's quite hard to make realistic looking boobs from triangles. I suppose they end up generally quite pointy.
Yeah, and large.
So they decided to choose Angelina Jolie for the role, and it just became overly sexualized, and I hate it.
And you're expecting different this time?
I'm hoping so, because the reboot of the game, which the film is based off, was not overly sexualized, and it was actually good. It was genuinely a really good story. Well, it was quite a good story, but it was a good film. A good
game.
Good game.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it, so I'm hoping that they'll do well by it. But I'm pretty concerned they're not going to.
I'm certain they're not going to.
Yeah.
Because it's a video game movie.
We'll see. Maybe
we will, I guess.
Angelica, or whatever her name was, will whip it out the bag and be like, yes.
It was Alicia something, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah. We could Google it right now, but nah.
We have 2 computers in front of us, but it's just far too much work.
Yeah, 2 computers, 4 monitors. No.
It's not happening.
No.
Sorry, guys.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
What do we want to talk about now?
We could move on to the big juicy bits of this film. Whatever you're listening to.
Podcast. You got to get the media outlet we're doing right now.
Podcast.
Right. Correct. That's what we're doing.
The big juicy bits of this podcast.
In anticipation for Lego Batman. in cinemas now, and on my list now.
Is it out now in this country as well?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realise it was already out.
It is.
Hmm.
Go see it.
I will.
Okay.
Let's go right now.
I think we're in the middle of something right now.
No, we'll ditch this off. No one will notice.
All right.
Because I can cut it all out.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay,
Not
we're
really.
back. Okay, we're back. We just saw Lego Batman. What did you think of it?
I don't think we're going to be able to pull this off for an hour and a half.
No, we didn't actually. We didn't.
Sorry,
Believe
guys.
it or not, there was no cuts just now. We just stopped talking for like half a second. So yeah, the Lego Movie. We have seen that.
We have seen that, yeah.
We don't have to pretend to have seen that. What do you think of the Lego Movie?
I really like the Lego Movie, to be fair. It's a really good film, and it's just... I feel like it's genuinely enjoyable. You haven't got to think about it that much.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing to really think about, and it's not like Triple X, as you said, where you don't have to think about it because
No.
it's that dumb.
Yeah.
You don't have to think about it because I guess everything's just there for you.
Yeah, it's a very simple and easy to follow story.
And obviously it should be. I mean, it's for kids.
It is for kids,
First
yeah.
and foremost, so it's good that they've done that. But then they've got the adult themes, and I suppose some of the humour's really blunt in it,
Yeah.
and it's almost, I suppose it's almost slapstick in some ways.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, with Lego it always is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is funny to see
Yeah.
Lego characters like falling over and getting decapitated and all that.
Yeah. And we now learn Lewis's dark side.
No, I don't like watching decapitations.
Only Lego ones.
Only Lego ones.
They're the funny ones.
Yeah. Mhm. Like when Emmett's falling down the hole and his like all of his body detaches and then it reattaches as he's falling down.
Yeah. What do you think of the Lego Movie?
I agree with you completely.
Well, you're going to have to say some more words than that because we're only at 34 minutes.
Yes, I'm going to elaborate. The writing, it's good.
It is.
What they called? Phil Lord and Chris Miller, I think. Something like that.
I'm not going to pretend to think about it because I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it's Phil and Chris. I'm not 100% on their last names. I think it might be Lloyd or Lord, something with an L.
Okay.
But yeah, they're the writers.
Lloyd.
That's the joke in the Ninjago trailer.
Hoo-hoo.
Hoo-hoo.
Look at us. Look at us referencing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's almost like you're listening to a really good quality podcast.
Yeah, remember previously in the podcast when we set up this joke about the Ninjago trailer? Because we were talking about the trailer. That was actually a setup for this joke that we just told just now.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys impressed? Because you really bloody should be.
Yeah, you should be.
We planned this for hours and hours and days.
This podcast is scripted. We've been writing this script for a good few hours now. Can you tell?
I think they can tell.
Or should we get Phil and Chris to help us?
Phil and Chris.
I'm calling them Phil and Chris because I don't know their
Lloyd.
last names. I think it's Phil Lloyd and Chris Miller. I think.
Maybe.
Again, we could Google this, but why? Why would we?
If we're wrong, maybe we'll caption it in. But probably not again.
Because we won't we won't look it up even then.
Yeah, you can just do.
You know what? I'm gonna
Googling
do
for
it.
yourself.
I'm gonna do it.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna say some words here, and I'm gonna talk over as you can hear the typing, which is really close to the microphone, and the things falling on the floor.
Yeah.
Lewis is making a lot of noise here, and it's really embarrassing. He's
coughing
doing a
as
cough.
well. All right.
Right. Oh, we're on the IMDb page.
Phil Lord and Chris Miller. I was correct the first time. I shouldn't have doubted myself and said Lloyd instead.
No, you shouldn't.
Okay.
Idiot.
Here's the synopsis on IMDb. An ordinary Lego construction worker, thought to be the potential special, is recruited to join a quest to stop an evil tyrant from gluing the Lego universe into eternal stasis.
I'd like to point out that Lewis can't read, and he just read the word prophesied as... what did you read it as?
Prophesized. I mean, it's pretty similar.
Yeah, but you didn't read it as that.
Well, no,
You said potential or something like that, which is totally wrong.
Did I say potential?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys. I'm illiterate. You should know that. I don't have to be literate. This is a speaking medium. I don't need to be able to read. Oh, actually, I do.
win.
I need to read the script that we write for this podcast.
No, we just do that in we actually do that in hieroglyphs.
Oh yeah,
so
I
it's
just look at the
okay.
pictures.
It's just the pictures.
So yeah, the only hieroglyph we have for this segment is a picture of a Lego minifigure, and we're just gonna have to look at that. And
Yeah.
That's where I'm getting all my information from. Yeah, I couldn't quite figure out if he was trying to say Lloyd or Lord though. For old Phil's last name.
Yeah.
Good friend Phil. I don't know Phil Lord, just to clarify. We're not being paid by the Lego Movie to give a positive review.
No, because we're not doing such a good job so far.
I know. I wish we were being paid, but they wouldn't pay us to do that. Right, okay, back on track. The Lego Movie. We are attempting to review it.
Is that what we're doing?
I'm pretty sure that's what we're doing.
I don't know. Dan just gave us some ideas, and we're trying to carry them out without a host.
Yeah.
We're really struggling.
It's difficult. What do you think of this episode so far, guys? Leave a comment. I know you won't, because you never do.
But we know you're there. We can see you.
I'm not quite convinced that they are there. I think it's just a load of studio people watching it so they can claim copyright on my videos.
No, they're there. I know they're there.
Alright.
I'm certain of it this time.
Okay, I just wanted to shoehorn in that I got a copyright claim on my previous video. On my Split and Xander Cage Return of Xander Cage review.
Oh.
Yeah. I know.
He's quite upset about this, can you tell?
I am. That's why I've been putting off reviewing the other films.
Just don't put the full trailer into your
I didn't
reviews.
put the full trailer in. I edited it so it would fit with what I was saying. But it wasn't enough.
Just put nothing in. Just put pictures.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm probably going to do a big long video at the end of February. All the films that I have to watch this month.
Okay.
Which include T2, Trainspotting, Lego Batman Movie, Rings,
Oh God.
John Wick 2, and the best one, I'm sure, that's going to come out this year. Best film of 2017 already. 50 Shades Darker.
I thought that was going to be the one.
And
I know that's your kind of film.
you are coming to see it with me, Johan, because I'm not seeing it alone, and we are going on Valentine's Day
Brilliant.
when it comes out.
Okay.
That's decided. Anyway, we've gone on another tangent. Back on track. The Lego Movie. We're gonna third try at reviewing it.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready, guys? We're going to have a drum roll for this.
Right, I'm gonna talk about the animation
Okay.
because
That's relevant for this kind of film.
I think it's a mixture of stop motion and CGI. I think. It certainly looks like it. I've not researched it, so I'm not 100%. But yeah, it's brilliant. It looks great. It fits perfectly with the Lego style.
Yeah,
Like
it's really similar to the Lego games, isn't it?
Yeah, but
When you've got cutscenes in them and stuff.
yeah, but a lot better. Like
Yeah, a lot more intricate. I mean,
yeah,
and obviously they've got the mouths moving and stuff like that, which you don't get in.
you do get it. You get.
They don't have words,
animated
though, do they?
face.
In the Lego games.
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Like Lego Lord of the Rings, which is the most recent one I played. I say most recent. That was about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, I'm basing it off Lego Star Wars games, which were literally
Even
10 years
longer
ago now. So I guess I'm not particularly up to date with my Lego games, I'm afraid, guys. But
No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just took the audio from the film and just put the Lego people there and made their mouths move to it. I'm pretty sure that's what they did.
probably.
But with this,
But
it's
they didn't get copyright claims.
no, because it's theirs. I'm sure they got. And they must. They can't make it. Oh, I'm just gonna make a Lord of the Rings game. No. Okay. Back on track. Lego Movie. Yes, stop motion. It's probably involved because it looks like it's a picture of a real Lego figurine.
Well, I guess we can. It's the same writers for Lego Batman, is it?
They're not the same writers.
No, but I think from the trailer, we've not seen it, but it's quite hard to tell.
Yeah, they must have had. They might have like
some credit in there, but obviously they've taken inspiration from the Lego Batman, not Lego Batman, they're just
the Lego movie. Yeah, it's definitely the same style of humor, and Will Arnett is great as Batman.
Yeah, he is.
As a comedic Batman, I don't think he could pull off a serious Batman.
No, definitely not.
But yeah, I like Will Arnett. I guess I don't really know what he's been in. Yeah, I know he's in BoJack Horseman, which I like. It's an animated show about a horse who used to be famous, but now he's not.
Oh.
It's a funny show. It's on Netflix. It's a Netflix original, so you can go ahead and watch that. Aaron Paul is in it as well.
Oh, right, okay,
from
from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it's good. Go watch BoJack Horseman if you want.
I will. Once I catch up with The Walking Dead, maybe.
No, you won't. You won't do that though. Anyway, yeah. He's good. And who's Robin? Michael Cera. Yeah, I know who he is.
Yep.
He's good. Robin. I think Robin makes me laugh the most in this Lego Batman trailer.
He's got a good voice, Michael Cera. I think.
Yeah.
He was probably quite a good choice for Robin, actually.
Mm.
He'll definitely be able to pull off that. 'Cause he's portrayed as quite sort of geeky, I think, in this, isn't he?
Yeah, like he knows. He's like a big fan of Batman.
Yeah.
And he's getting really excited that he's in the Batcave.
So it's definitely a good choice to cast him as that.
Oh right, you were talking about Michael Cera being a geek.
Wait, what?
When you said he looks a bit geeky?
No.
I thought you meant Robin.
No, yeah, I mean Robin.
All right, okay.
I just think Michael Cera is a good choice because he's got that kind of sort of geeky voice, I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like
it's not
a bad
an insult.
thing.
No, we're calling you out, Michael Cera.
Yeah.
You're a big fat nerd, except you're not fat, and you're a talented actor. And,
yeah.
And I enjoy your work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take that.
Take that, Michael Cera. Oh, fun fact. This is the first cinematic appearance of The Flash.
Oh, right.
In the Lego movie. It's the first film The Flash has been in.
That's quite a cool fun fact.
It is a cool fun fact. I bet DC are pretty happy about that.
Yeah. Because they didn't have to make it and make it crap. I said no such thing.
Oh, DC fans are going to be all over us now.
Yes, all one of them who listen to our show.
No, I don't think any DC fans listen to our show.
No, not anymore.
Let us know in the comments. Please, we need to know you're there.
Right, so we're going to go through various Batmans and their actors and the things that go on between them and the character, I suppose.
Yeah.
And where should we start from? Should we go from old to new, or...?
Okay, we'll go from old to new.
Yep.
The oldest one I know is Adam West.
Yeah.
From the 60s TV show and movie. I have not seen the TV show. I've seen the film, though. And it's pretty good.
I haven't seen it.
It's good as in it's bad. Because it's really campy. Like there's like Pam, bam, and wow coming up on the screen. And my favorite scene is the shark scene, where he's trying to get onto a ship or a submarine or something, and they're in a helicopter, and Batman climbs down the ladder, and then a shark jumps out of the water and grabs his leg, and he calls up to Robin, I need the shark repellent bat spray, and Robin opens up a box, and there are 3 or 4 canisters of shark repellent bat spray. So they obviously use it quite frequently. Like, this is a common thing they need. They need 4 canisters of shark repellent. And then Robin climbs down the ladder of the helicopter. It's on autopilot, obviously. It's just hovering there. So no one's piloting it. And Robin's just, like, coming down the ladder, and then he, like, hooks his legs in, and then he rolls backwards and hands Batman the shark repellent bat spray while he's upside down. And then Batman takes it and he sprays the shark. And then the shark it looks like it's just a rubber shark stuck to his leg. He just kind of sprays it and shakes it off, and it falls back into the water. It's a brilliant scene.
I'll have to watch that. It sounds very fun.
Just watch the scene. It's a funny scene. So yeah, shark repellent bat spray. You need it. At least 4 canisters at all times.
Always.
Got
them on me right now, actually.
Well, good. You got 2. I've got 2.
I think I'm gonna need them here, to be honest.
Yeah, there are a lot of sharks like swimming around here.
Yeah.
You need to be careful.
Well, we have got very, very big glasses of water here, so.
Yeah, and they could fit a small shark in there.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's my Adam West top scenes, top bits. The main thing I love about the '66 film is the specific items that have bat in front of them.
Right.
Like shark repellent bat spray. Like it can't just be shark repellent spray. It has to be shark repellent bat spray. All right, so we've just Googled all the items, all the labeled items in the Batman '66. I think it's television show and film. So we'll give you some of them.
Starting from the Truth Control Bat Tester.
That sounds exciting. It's got to be a bat tester. You don't know.
We have
the bat research shelf. Obviously, they put all their research on it, but it's bat research.
Bats research.
Just research specifically on bats.
And we've got, of course, the bat ladder, which it's essential for any bat getting around.
I forgot to mention that the bat ladder is what they use to climb down to get to the submarine or ship or whatever.
To spray the shark repellent bat spray.
Yes.
Of course.
I forgot to mention that. I don't know how I forgot to mention that.
No, everyone needs a bat ladder, especially bats.
Especially
the ones that can
bats.
fly is really important.
Well, yeah, obviously. And grown adults that dress as bats, of course. They need it.
Sorry.
Adults that dress as bats.
I interrupted your bit there, didn't I? Sorry.
It's alright. I mean, it wasn't great.
It's alright, I'll carry on.
It's probably best that you interrupted.
We've got Bat Terror Control.
For bat-related terrors.
And of course, the thing everyone needs in their special bat cave
This is my favourite.
the Batostat Anti-Fire Activator.
I don't get it. What is it? An anti-fire activator?
I don't. The label's on it. It says Batostat Anti-Fire Activator. Underneath, it's got fire with the Batman logo. Underneath that, it says danger. Underneath that, it just says normal. So
I think it looks like a thermometer.
An upside down thermometer.
Yeah. So that. So it's always on fire.
It's always on fire. Brilliant. Maybe it's just when that bit gets to the top, it bursts and causes a fire. That could be it.
That's probably what the Battlestar anti-fire activator does.
Yeah.
I mean, that's such a useful tool.
It is, yeah.
It starts a fire. It starts a bat fire.
A bat fire.
Specifically a bat fire.
Right, we'll move on to our next bat.
I think it's Michael Keaton next.
Michael Keaton?
Right here. I'm not. We could be wrong. There could be some other time, some other thing. I don't know. Michael Keaton is the next one I've seen, at least.
Yeah.
In the original '80s Batman.
Yeah.
I think it was '80s. Yeah. He was in Batman and Batman Returns, which are the two of that era that I actually like. Batman. I think it's just called Batman.
Yeah, it's just called Batman.
That one is my favourite, I think, because of Jack Nicholson's Joker. But I like Jack Nicholson, so that's probably why.
Yes.
See,
but we'll move on to that a little bit later.
Yeah, the thing is with Batman is that he's only as good as his villains.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like the Batman actors, they're not as iconic as some of the villains. In particular, the Joker.
Yeah, well, I think the thing is that they've got to play off that villain, and
yeah,
if you haven't got a good actor as your villain, you can't really play off them very well. And
no.
If they don't seem like a particularly dangerous person, like if we talk about Heath Ledger as a prime example, he just seemed absolutely mental, and like it was genuinely an issue for Batman to sort it out.
Yeah, like he can't predict what he's going to do.
Yeah.
He has no idea.
And that makes it a lot easier for the actor to play off, I suppose.
Yeah, the Batman actors to bounce off those. But yeah, I think with Batman the character is more iconic than the actor.
Yeah.
Where I think that's the reverse for the Joker.
Yeah.
Because Batman is pretty much consistent throughout all these films.
Yeah, he's always just that kind of dark force, I suppose,
Yeah.
isn't he?
But
Whereas...
if we look at the Joker, the actor makes that role.
Yeah.
Like, each actor is so different in their role, for better or worse.
Yeah, I think it's quite good. I like the way that it's been done, I suppose, over the years, because it's really counterintuitive of the way you'd expect it.
Yeah.
Because obviously the Joker's really bright and cheerful. Well, not really cheerful, but...
yeah, cheerful, I guess.
bright and colourful, I suppose. And Batman is just black and dark, and
yeah.
you never really know a hell of a lot about him, I suppose. I mean, you do, but...
About either of them.
Well,
I
yeah.
don't really know which one you're talking about, but...
About
yeah.
Batman.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's true for both of them, I suppose.
Yeah.
You
But
just
it's-
know that his parents died, he's scared of bats, and he hates crime.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you look at other ones, if we look at Superman, his suit is bright blue and red.
Yeah, unless it's the Zack Snyder Man of
course,
Steel.
Yeah.
Because that's got to be dark.
Steel.
Yeah, Steel is dark. I don't know.
It's quite light, I would have thought, actually. Oh, well.
Right, we're not going to question Zack Snyder's filmmaking ability.
No.
We're going to talk about Batman. I mean, it will come into play later, because he directed Ben Affleck. But we're on Michael Keaton now.
Yes.
So, I like Michael Keaton. I mean, he's fine as Batman. I like him in other things he's been in as well. He's great in Birdman. Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I like him in Beetlejuice, actually.
Yeah, he's got some good roles, and Batman is just another one of his good roles, I'd say.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the thing is about Michael Keaton, the thing that everyone remembers is the costume, because he couldn't turn his neck, because it was just rubber straight down, so he had to like turn his whole body to look in a direction. Which it's great in its own right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is great. Yeah, I do. Not much more to say on Michael Keaton.
Just keep saying yeah until I finish drinking, and then we'll go on to the next Batman.
Alright, okay, I think Val Kilmer's up next.
Val Kilmer?
Val Kilmer, he was in Batman Forever, I think that was what it was called. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it anyway.
That sounds right to me.
This is where the Tim Burton, Joel Schumacher series of Batman films started to go off the rails. It went a little bit shaky on Batman Returns with the Penguin and Catwoman. They were a bit over the top, and I think it was over the top enough for some people that they don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
I like Batman Returns. I definitely enjoyed it. But yeah, Batman Forever, no, thank you.
I haven't actually seen it, to be honest. So.
All right, okay, I'll take the reins then. It's been a while since I've seen it, but Jim Carrey plays the Riddler, which I think is I hesitate to say the dumbest Batman villain. Definitely the dumbest cinematic Batman villain so far. Because, do you know what his gimmick is?
I have heard it, I can't think.
He leaves riddles to help Batman solve the crime that he's committed. So, like, if Batman goes to a crime scene and he just finds a riddle, he's like, oh, the Riddler did this. I wonder how he did it. Oh, right, this riddle. Let me just work it out. Okay, done. The best case of this was in 66, again, Batman 66. It's got all the villains in that one. It's got the Joker, the Penguin, Catwoman, and the Riddler all in one film.
Yeah.
And the Riddler, I think, at one point he leaves a sky message. He's, like, flying a plane, and he writes a riddle in the clouds.
God.
It's brilliant. But yeah, and Tim Burton was trying to make like a dark, but still a bit campy. Well, I mean, yeah, but it worked because it's Batman, and you can make him dark because he's a dark character, and you can make him campy with Adam West, but you can't do both. I think because Tim Burton has established his dark Batman universe, and then Joel Schumacher was just like, nah, let's put the Riddler in this.
Yeah.
And Jim Carrey is one of the most over-the-top people, I think.
I think he's probably the very most over-top person.
Yeah.
Probably.
So yeah, I mean, Yeah, obviously you can put Jim Carrey in the role of the Riddler, but you can't put Riddler in a dark Batman film.
No, it just doesn't really work, does it?
Yeah, I mean, DC, go for it. Give it a whirl. Prove me wrong. Make the Riddler dark. But for now, I don't think you can. And of course,
he'll just have like loads of anti-jokes in his riddles. Just like, where's your parents? Dead.
That's not a riddle, though. That doesn't help solve the crime. Unless he, like, kills someone.
Unless it's like, they do it like something from Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, yeah,
It'll,
okay.
like, be a question, and then it'll just be like, dead parents.
Dead parents.
That's the answer.
So I think Robin goes missing, and there's just a note in the Batcave. He just picks it up and says, "Where could Robin be? Dead." I killed him, me, the Riddler. I just killed him now.
Am I dark enough yet?
I died. So, yeah, the Riddler isn't the only character in Batman Forever. Of course, Two-Face is in it. You can make Two-Face dark, as The Dark Knight shows us, but not in this film. He's just as campy as the Riddler. Not quite as campy, but he's definitely up there. And the makeup it's pretty campy. I mean, it looks like the comic book.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work in a dark Batman universe, which is what Tim Burton established in the first two. But hey, we're not talking about the film, we're talking about the actor, Val Kilmer. Forgettable. I don't remember any iconic thing. I think I remember not liking him, because I was watching them a few years ago. We were in high school still, I think, and I remember I watched Batman Forever, and I came to Dan and I said, I don't like Val Kilmer. I think he's my least favourite Batman, because he doesn't do the Batman voice.
Yeah.
And Dan said, just wait till you get to Batman and Robin. And I was like, okay.
I've seen that one.
So I was just like, okay, fine, I guess. But yeah, Val Kilmer was my least favourite Batman until I saw George Clooney, which we'll move on to right now.
Yeah, will lead us nicely onto that one, I think.
If Batman Forever was camp, I don't know how to describe Batman and Robin. It just exceeds it.
Yeah.
So much.
You know what? Just go onto images, type in the name of the film afterwards.
Batman
I want
Robin.
to see the pictures that actually come up.
Got a nice thumbnail here.
Yeah, that's
Just giving a middle finger to.
that's pretty accurate. It's about what I want to do, I'd say. I think this picture might be my favourite.
Mhm. You can't really see the bat nips though.
No.
Right, Batman and Robin. They made the perfect decision to introduce bat nipples onto the bat suits and Robin suits as
You
well.
can certainly see it on Robin there.
Oh yeah.
You can even see the areolas.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what they call them? Is that their name?
Probably.
Something like that.
They didn't put bat nipples on Batgirl, which I think is a wise choice on their part.
Yep.
They did put a crease down her butt though. But they did that with George Clooney and Robin as well. So I guess it was alright. Equality and all that.
Yeah.
Except when it comes to nipples, I guess. Yeah, Batman and Robin is a baffling, a truly baffling film.
Oh God.
That's the picture you need to use.
I will use that picture. There's a picture here that's very, very clear with the bat nips.
Yeah, and George Clooney's expression, like, it really ties it together.
It does. He is saying, I have these nips,
Mm-hmm.
and you should be afraid.
You fear the nips. Batman and Robin, fear the nips. That's
the sequel.
slogan. No, we're never going back. Right. As I said, with the 66, there are a lot of bat-specific items. This takes it to an annoying level, where he has a bat credit card, and he whips it out, and it makes a cha-ching sound.
Yeah.
Because they're bidding on Poison Ivy. I don't get what they're bidding on. Like, it's bidding to have sex with her?
Yeah, it's never really made clear, is it? It's a bit
it's a weird, like, sketchy, like, show kind of thing. And there are loads of women. Just a woman stands on stage, and then someone bids on it.
Yeah, it's probably something like that, to be honest.
It's a sketchy Gotham thing, and for some reason Batman and Robin are there.
Yeah.
And they just start bidding on Poison Ivy because she blew some pink mist in their faces.
Yeah.
And then he whips out his Bat credit card and he goes cha-ching.
And then whips out the Bat condoms.
Uh-huh. That's later in the film.
Yeah.
In a deleted scene.
Puts them on his bat nips.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about Bat condoms, then we can go to the Killing Joke, where
Jesus Christ,
Batman and Batgirl
You know what?
use some Bat condoms.
You know what? Let's just go on to
No,
that.
no, we need to stay.
This is so bad.
We haven't talked about the puns yet. Arnold Schwarzenegger plays Mr. Freeze. Is it Dr. Freeze, Mr. Freeze, one of those? I don't know if he's got Doctor.
I think it's Dr. Freeze, isn't it?
I think it's Mr. Freeze. I'm more inclined to believe it's Mr. Freeze. But I could be wrong.
Oh, hang on.
It is Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'd say 90%, but I'm going to switch to 100%. 100% of his lines are ice puns. Like, cool party, what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age! And then he sprays the museum with ice, and then he sprays the dinosaur with ice.
Wow.
In a museum.
It's great.
And he turns the museum into an ice rink. And then Batman and Robin tap their heels together like Dorothy, and ice skates come out.
I've never related that to bloody Wizard of Oz, though. Oh my god. That's so bad.
Then they start playing hockey. They start playing ice hockey in the museum.
Yeah. For
some reason. I think there's something they're trying to get, and they just play hockey with it. And I don't know why. Most things is you're gonna say I don't know why for the entirety of the movie.
Yeah.
Because you don't know why. What's happening? Who knows?
Who knows?
Is there anything else to say?
No.
There's a lot more to say, but we're not going to say it.
We probably should have put this into our Best Bad Films podcast.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. You know what we need to do is a commentary track.
To this film.
To a lot of films. We've got a lot of films we need to do commentary tracks for.
Yeah.
Leave a comment. Would you like to hear a commentary track?
Yeah. What would you like to hear a commentary track? Of
Batman and Robin. I
totally read that wrong. I read that as Anal Clooney.
No, well, I mean, they're only one letter off.
I know.
Amal Clooney. George Clooney's wife.
Yes.
Is called Anal. I mean, Amal. Right, let's get away from George Clooney.
Yeah.
Far away as possible. I think we're going to go Kevin Conroy.
Yeah.
Because Christian Bale is next in live action terms. But I don't know, have you seen the animated series?
No, I haven't.
No. I have, and I love it. And Kevin Conroy is my personal favourite Batman. Because as I said before, with the character is more iconic than the actor, I think Kevin Conroy is an iconic Batman. At least for me.
Yeah.
Like, you hear that voice and you're like, yep, that's Batman.
See, that's impressive to be able to do that just from... Because you've got to have a really good vocal...
Yeah.
Like, I suppose, vocal acting to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not just a face or anything like that anymore, is it? It's...
Like, Val Kilmer and George Clooney didn't even, like, try to do a Batman voice. They just do their normal voice.
Yeah.
But Kevin Conroy... Perfect Batman voice.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect. And he's got good villains to play off as well. Mark Hamill as the Joker is also very good. We'll save that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch the animated series, it's brilliant. And he does most animated Batmans, I think. Like he did it in The Killing Joke.
Yeah.
Which I guess was where you know from.
Yeah.
And he does it in the video games, I think. I don't know for sure, because I know Mark Hamill does it, but I'm not sure if Kevin Conroy does Batman. But he's great. He's a great voice, and that's all he has is his voice. Like you said before, he's not got like
visuals. Well, I guess he's got brilliant animation to back him up, but he's not got. He can't move as the character. He can't. He can only express the character through his voice, and he does an immaculate job of that.
Very well done, Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, good job. You should. I don't think you can play a live action Batman though. I'm not sure he looks like Batman.
No, it's this picture that's getting me. It's a little bit just. I'll put this one in the video, I think, but it actually probably won't. It's a bit.
Oh,
there we
you go. Yeah.
It's just a bit unsettling is the word I'd go for.
Yeah. He looks a bit like Willem Dafoe, especially in this picture here. Obviously, you can't see that picture. But, yeah, Kevin Conroy is my favourite Batman. It's probably helped by the stories. It's got brilliant stories in the animated series.
Yeah.
It's got a whole host of talented voice actors. Yeah, if you've got nothing to add, I guess we'll move on.
We'll move on. Are we going to go to Christian Bale now?
Yeah, Christian Bale. I think the thing is with Christian Bale is he's got good movies to go with him. Like, he's not massively memorable.
No, but he is Welsh.
He doesn't. No, I don't count him as Welsh because he doesn't count himself as Welsh.
No, I know.
He hates us. he hates Welsh folk. He's an Englishman. He's an Englishman.
Yeah.
It says even in his Wikipedia page, it says he's an English actor. So yeah.
See, it's not about where you're born.
No, yeah, I guess. He's protected by his good films, is what I think about old Christian.
Good old Christian.
Yeah. He's not massively memorable.
No, I mean, he's got good villains to play off, and like we were saying before, that's really important.
Yeah, that is important when playing Batman. Yeah, you're only as good as your villains, but I don't think he is as good as his villains. I think his villains are better.
Well, yeah, I mean, his villains are exceptional, to be fair.
Yeah, they're some of the best.
So I suppose it's hard to live up to them, and he does an okay job, but like you say, it's just not that memorable.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, he's got a memorable voice, but not in the same way as Kevin Conroy, because it's not great. It's very, he's very, very deep and.
Do you know who it actually reminds me of?
Wow.
Why can't I talk today? Jesus. It reminds me of Nickelback. I feel like he can sing Nickelback songs really well.
Christian Bale, the Nickelback of Batman.
You know what I mean, though, don't you? You can imagine that.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, probably not in a Batman costume, but
no,
whatever.
definitely in a Batman costume. He can only do the voice in a Batman costume.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, Christian Bale. I don't know. I feel like I should say that I like him because I like the films he's in, but I don't know if he's a good portrayal of the character.
It's not bad.
I know it's not bad by any means, no. But I don't know if I'm just blinded by the good films that he's in.
Yeah, I suppose it's definitely going to be a factor.
Yeah, I suppose. I suppose the films are a factor in like getting the complete role. Like you got to take into account your villains and your film. So, but I think the villain and the film are better than his performance. They definitely overshadow him in the role. But yeah, I guess he's memorable for his voice.
Yeah, definitely.
He's not as forgettable as Val Kilmer. Like, do you remember? You've not even seen that film,
I've no recollection whatsoever. You know what? It's that bad.
Yeah. So, Christian Bale, he's not bad, but he's not the best.
No. But, what we'll do now, should we shift over to the left a little bit?
Yeah. The first actor on the list of Batman is the Batfleck, as he's known. Ben Affleck. Yeah, this is the opposite of Christian Bale. where he has a really bad movie,
Yeah.
but he still stands out. I don't know.
It's not hard to stand out in that film.
Well, I don't know if because the film was so bad that I was just happy to see something good in it,
Yeah.
and if he was just in an actual good Batman film, that I wouldn't like him as much, because he's not a great detective in this. I don't know. He's a bit weird.
We don't really see him
No,
much, though. To be fair,
no, the bits
it's not
we
based
do.
on him, is it?
Yeah, even though he's in the title, it's more of a Superman thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's more of a loads of stories in one thing,
Yeah.
because there are too many characters. Like, why is Wonder Woman there? What's she doing there?
Yeah.
Anyway, Batman. I do like him. I like him in the role. He's good.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bit of news with Ben Affleck as Batman as well. Because there's a solo film coming out with Batman, with Ben Affleck as Batman. Or at least there were rumours of it. And then Ben Affleck sort of confirmed it. And he also confirmed that he was going to write and direct it.
Right.
And star in it. But
That sounds like another actor I know.
oh, good old Tommy.
Tommy.
I love Tommy. Tommy was listen to our Best Bad Films if you want to know what we're talking about. A Best Bad Films episode. We don't make bad films.
No.
We don't make films at all.
If we made films, they would be bad.
They would be bad.
Potentially.
Yes. Anyway, I was kind of on board for him to write and direct it.
Don't hit me, Lewis. Right.
But he dropped out. Because he kept on saying in interviews that he wasn't going to do it if the script wasn't good enough. I don't know why I put a T on the end of that. Wasn't going to do it if the script wasn't good enough. And now he's not doing it.
Right.
So,
That doesn't bode well, really,
no.
does it?
So the script may not be good enough. It was more Warner Brothers was pushing him to get it out because they want it out fast soon.
Yeah.
But he wanted to take his time on it and keep working on a script until he had the perfect script that he was 100% happy with. But I guess the script he wasn't 100% happy with, so he's just not doing it now. Yeah.
I mean, that's fair enough, isn't it?
That is fair enough, because he doesn't want his name on it as the director. But why did Warner Bros. Just let him do that? Why didn't they say, all right, we'll give you all the time you need. You make a good film for us, and we'll make more money from it.
Yeah.
Which is their ultimate goal, obviously, is to make money. That's all movies are. They're just a way to make money.
Well, of course they are. I mean, you can't say it like it's a bad thing. Otherwise we wouldn't have any films.
Yeah, well, some films, they make them to make money.
Yeah.
And other films, they make them because they have a passion, and then the money is a bonus.
Yeah, I mean, and you can tell when that's the case with films, that's the thing.
Well, that's why I was on board for Ben Affleck to direct, because he's a passionate filmmaker, I feel like.
Yeah.
Whereas Zack Snyder, I feel, is just in it for the money.
Yeah.
So I was happy that he was directing, but now he's not. So are they just going to get someone who's in it for the money now? Are they? Because they're pushing it. I think they want it out as soon as possible. And I don't think that was a good move on their part. But, since when did DC make good moves, I guess?
I think you meant to put an E's on the end as well.
Mm-hmm.
Movies.
Moves. Oh, yeah. Okay. They don't make good moves or
films,
movies.
I mean.
Move films. Yeah, that's that news, I guess. The new Batman solo film is not looking like it's going to be very good.
Nope.
But who knows? We haven't seen it. We don't. It's not even started shooting yet because they don't have a director anymore.
No. They're having troubles, but we'll leave that with them.
Yeah, we'll leave DC's troubles with DC, and we'll just consume the final product, I suppose.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
So we'll talk a bit more about his role in Batman v Superman and also Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I don't like him in Suicide Squad.
No.
Because he beats up Will Smith in front of his daughter. I don't feel like Batman would do that.
I mean, definitely not.
No.
It's just not in character for him, really,
No,
is it?
he would take him away to the side. He would get him when he's alone, and he's not going to embarrass him in front of his daughter,
Yeah.
because that's just cruel and mean-spirited. I guess that's what they were trying to portray, because they wanted us to sympathise with the villains, or at least the characters in Suicide Squad. But
It just doesn't work.
it's not Batman, and he punches Harley Quinn square in the face.
Yeah.
Like, that's something Batman would do. Just punch a woman right in the face.
I'd do that.
Equality, I suppose. You know, if you're gonna punch a man, why not punch a woman?
Okay, I wouldn't do that. No women's rights.
Oh
as,
yeah.
As from previous episodes,
You
and
want
I
to
don't actually have anything against women's rights whatsoever, just putting that out there.
No, you aren't a big old sexist.
I am.
Let's spark up some controversy. We'll get loads of views on here.
Yeah.
We'll get more than the average too.
Darn women
You can't.
thinking they've got their rights.
You can't be Ghostbusters.
You can't.
I can't.
Stop trying.
Can't keep up this charade anymore.
Oh god, right.
Sorry, women. Instantly apologise. Go women. Anyway, Ben Affleck. A man. Let's talk more about some men. Yeah, I think we need to see more of him before we can make a complete judgment on him.
Yeah, we haven't really seen a heck of a lot, even in Batman v Superman, yeah.
I definitely liked him more in Batman v Superman, or BVS as they're calling it, than Suicide Squad.
I would probably just take the V out of that and just call it BS.
Oh,
Oh,
that was an actual
I
good
know.
joke. Guys, come on, that was good. Give it. Oh, you're asking for a high five, I see.
Yeah.
Well, we're not
Try
gonna
again.
do-
Yeah.
Nice one.
I'm gonna think I have to edit that now.
You don't, Yuan. Yuan, editing this, don't bother. Maybe cut this bit out, but don't bother.
I'm gonna have to edit it now, though, aren't I? No.
Alright.
Right, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna shift over a little bit and talk about some of the Jokers that have been. So.
We'll start with the 66. Good old Cesar Romero. My favourite thing about Cesar Romero, as the Joker, is he did not want to shave his mustache. So they just painted over his mustache with white paint.
Oh,
It
man.
looks brilliant. We're gonna have to get him up. There. There's his mustache there.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, I'll put a picture of this in for you
Yeah.
as well in the video.
It's just remarkable. He's a remarkable man. And my favourite scene of his in the television show and movie, I've not seen the television show, but I've seen a clip of it where the Batman and the Joker go surfing. Because I don't know why. I haven't seen the episode. I've only seen the clip, so I've got no context. I'm sure they set it up perfectly, but
Yeah.
they just run to the ocean with surfboards, and there's a big crowd watching. And they just start surfing.
Surf battle.
And you know what's great about the surf battle? I forgot to mention this earlier. A shark comes.
Damn, no shark repellent bat spray.
That's where you're wrong. Batman
No
is
way.
surfing, and he just pulls out some shark repellent bat spray.
Ah,
just kinda
I have it at quick release.
Yeah, he just sprays it, like, in the most, like, trying to be subtle way. He's just, like,
man.
acting like he's hiding it.
They needed something to use all the shark repellent bat spray bottles they bought. That's what it was.
He brings it anytime he's going anywhere near the ocean.
Just in case.
Yeah. So, Cesar Romero, say what you want, he's brilliant. In his own way. Would he work in a Christopher Nolan film? No. But does he work in the 66 TV show and film? Yes, he does.
Yeah.
He's brilliant. He brilliantly fits into the universe. Right. Next.
Who's next?
Jack Nicholson. I love Jack Nicholson. I think I am in love with him.
Oh.
As much as I am Andy Serkis and Cara Delevingne.
Yeah. It's a bit of a weird 4 you got going
I think
on there,
that
I think.
yeah, I think they're my top 3 people I'm in love with. Cara Delevingne, Andy Serkis, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah. I can understand why.
Yeah,
You know.
I may be wrong. Like, I might be forgetting someone, but as for right now, I think I'm in love with Jack Nicholson. Third most.
Third most.
Third most. So yeah, Jack Nicholson is brilliant as the Joker. I think that's all I'm going to say for most Jokers. They're just brilliant.
Yeah, I
Because
think it either really hits or it doesn't, and that's...
All of them really hit, except for one. And I wonder which one it's going to be. I guess you'll just have to stay tuned and find out. Jack Nicholson. I'm just going to keep saying his name, because he's brilliant.
Yeah.
He just works. Because Jack Nicholson is actually insane. I think.
You know what? If you just look at pictures of him, though,
Yeah.
it's just... Oh no! Batman! In the tutu!
My fairy costume Batman, Lego Batman, just fell off my monitor because I was so excitedly pointing at pictures of Jack Nicholson. So yeah, I think they just put Jack Nicholson in white makeup and just filmed him. And that was the film.
Yeah, the whole film.
It's just Jack Nicholson running around being himself.
He's such a good actor. I really love Jack Nicholson, to be fair.
He's great. Not much else to say. He's just brilliant. We'll go on to Heath Ledger now. You can't say much about it because everyone knows how brilliant he is.
Yeah.
The dedication to the role, I think that's what killed him.
It
at
could
least
well have been,
at least had
it
an
definitely
effect
had
on
an
him.
effect.
So that much dedication to a performance it's just breathtaking.
Yeah.
And the performance is breathtaking. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say that it paid off because...
Well, you
fact
know,
that-
nothing's worth your life, really.
No.
But yeah, it's definitely all right for us.
Yeah.
Because we didn't die at the end of it.
No, and we get to watch some fantastic... I mean, it's probably one of my favourite films
Yeah.
of all
Yeah.
time.
hmm
The Dark Knight.
And it's definitely because of him. I think if you put anyone else in that role,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have worked.
Just looking at pictures now makes me feel sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely deserved the Oscar.
Yeah,
'Cause
absolutely.
people say, oh, he wouldn't have got it if he didn't die. Yeah, he would.
He would have done.
That dedication, that much dedication to a role, that's what Oscars are about. Like,
Not anymore, I don't think. But
well,
yeah.
I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio's Oscar, I wouldn't say his performance is that amazing in The Revenant, but he was damn dedicated to it,
Yeah.
and he pulled through, and that's why he got it,
Yeah.
I think. And that's why they would have given it to Heath Ledger.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, you say that, but
I don't
it's
know for
definitely
sure.
not just his dedication in that. I mean, he plays the part fantastically.
Mhm.
So it wouldn't just be down to dedication. It would just
No,
be
no, yeah, of course, but
all around
Yeah.
awesomeness, I'd say.
yeah. There's not a scene in it. There's not a scene with him in it that I don't like.
No.
He steals the movie, definitely, and every scene he's in is the best scene.
Yeah. The thing is, he's genuinely intimidating.
Yeah.
And if you just look at regular pictures of him, he's the least intimidating person I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
He's a very handsome man.
Oh no, how's that come up?
We'll get to that later. We're not talking about it. Yeah, so he's a very handsome man. I've said yes so a lot in this
Yeah,
podcast.
you have.
You can edit it out. You can leave it in.
I'm gonna leave it in.
You can make a tally of how many times I've said it.
Maybe I will. I'll put a little tally as every time you say it.
Because
Which means I'm gonna have to listen to an hour and a half worth of us talking.
I don't know what else to say instead of yes so as a transition.
Okay then.
Okay then. But I still want to talk about Heath Ledger because I'm not done.
Yeah, so you better talk about it.
All right, Johan. Okay. I want to say it. Don't say it, Lewis. Don't say it. Okay.
Alright, I'll tell you what. Tell me about what your favourite scene is then, if you want to talk more about him.
I do want to talk more about him, and I will. I do and I will. It's hard to pick a favourite, though. I definitely like the interrogation scene with Batman.
Yeah.
I think that's the best. That's what brings
Christian Bale out, Christian Bale's good performance out, is when he's with Heath Ledger and he can play off him. Because it's just a brilliant scene.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's not necessarily even well written, it's just, it's well performed, I think, is what it is. It's just great. Every scene with him is brilliant.
Yeah.
And he's just insane. Which is what
That's
the Joker
the thing,
is.
He is totally insane.
Yeah. He's not, because I don't think he's actually insane in real life like Jack Nicholson.
No.
But he can play insane really well.
Yeah, he did.
Perfectly.
He absolutely nailed it.
He did.
And we'll leave it on that, I think. And
No, we're not moving on to this one just yet. Going back
okay.
to the counterpart to my favourite Batman is Mark Hamill as the Joker. Oh wow, is he brilliant.
He is very, very good.
He's very good. And once again, he's only got his voice. That's his performance is his voice. You can say about the animation, yeah, that's not Mark Hamill though.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill's brilliant performance is just in his voice, and he can do it. He could do it an audio reading of a comic, and I would still love it. Take away the animation, I would just watch an episode of Batman the Animated Series, just a black screen, and just listen to the audio of it. As long as Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy were in it, and no one else.
You sure you wouldn't want George Clooney?
Never say that again. Yeah, I would like to say that Mark Hamill is my favourite Joker, but every Joker is my favourite Joker, except for one.
Except for one.
There's only one left, so I'm guessing you can guess which one it is. But they're all great in their own right.
Yeah.
In their own way.
They're all quite different, I suppose.
Yeah, they're completely different, but they're the same.
But they all work towards the same thing, don't they? And they do it really well in their own way.
That's what's brilliant about the Joker characters. You can portray him in so many different ways. And as long as there's a good actor who's dedicated to the role.
Yeah, because I suppose speaking for The Killing Joke,
Mm-hmm.
the Joker's quite calm and collected, I suppose.
Yeah.
And he actually thinks stuff through, like, everything is really thought through what he does, but Heath Ledger's Joker in The Dark Knight is just totally random, and I mean, obviously stuff is planned, and you see that happening, but it just seems like totally everything is just coming as it goes, and nothing is thought about really.
No, he's got a plan, but he's improvising most of it.
Yeah.
He's got a very vague plan, but with Mark Hamill and The Killing Joke, he's got a plan, but it's so insane that's what Batman wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Because he has got a plan, but it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Which is the Joker. And I'm gonna bring up a point later when we're talking about someone else that the Joker makes plans. But the thing is about those plans is different to Mark Hamill's plans, or the animated Joker's plans, is that they're nonsensical, and Batman wouldn't be able to easily solve them or get him.
Yeah.
It's a challenge, it has to be a challenge. And the world's greatest detective, Batman, wouldn't be able to do it, because the world's most insane person, the Joker, has made them. So they make no sense. Which is what's brilliant about the Killing Joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark Hamill. He's great.
And he'll lead us not so swiftly on
To our final
Joker, if we can even call him that.
Yeah.
Just the pictures make me want to cringe.
He's definitely the cringiest Joker, I'll give him that.
I think it's about time for your laugh of his. It's really good.
You see how I perfectly imitated that? I wouldn't even attempt to imitate Mark Hamill's Joker laugh, because that's impossible. Only Mark Hamill can do that.
But anyone could do that. Jared Leto
Yeah.
laugh. It's just dumb, and I hate it. But the thing is, I'm not gonna blame Jared Leto. I am, but I'm not. It's not all his fault.
Okay.
It is definitely mostly his fault.
But we're giving you some leeway, Gary, don't worry.
I'm giving you an opportunity to impress me in a future film. You didn't impress me in Suicide Squad. You didn't impress me outside of Suicide Squad. As in all the dumb stuff he did
Yeah.
before. Like he sent used condoms to the cast. He gave someone a live rat. Or a dead rat. Either way, why? And he sent a dead pig to be dropped on the table during a meeting. Joker. Like all the times the Joker sent used condoms to Batman. I can't count. You know, that's just such a Joker thing to do, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not talking about what he does outside of the film.
Yeah.
We're talking about what he does in the film. And I'm going to do a callback to a few minutes ago where I said about Mark Hamill's plans.
Okay.
The Joker is in love with Harley Quinn. He shouldn't be, because he's not.
Yeah.
Harley Quinn is in love with the Joker. The Joker is... He just sees Harley Quinn as another henchman that can help him. How does Batman catch the Joker? He kidnaps Harley Quinn, and the Joker comes straight after her. Done. Joker's captured. That's it.
Yeah.
That's how you catch Jared Leto's Joker. You take Margot Robbie away from him. And I mean, I would probably go after Margot Robbie if someone took her away from me, but
Yeah.
the Joker wouldn't.
No, the Joker wouldn't.
Yeah, he wouldn't care. He'd be like, fine, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm in it for me and no one else. I don't care
But
about
that's just
anyone
not
else.
that's not portrayed in this film
Yeah.
whatsoever, is it?
If anything, the Joker is more in love with Batman than he is Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Because he can't go without Batman.
The trouble is, though, it's hard to blame him for that because that is just the writing more than
Yeah,
anything.
that's definitely the writing.
Because he had to portray it like that,
Yeah.
otherwise it wouldn't be believable for him to do all the stuff he does in this film.
Yeah. That's the bit that isn't Jared Leto's fault. The bit that is everything else.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, no, the look isn't his fault. Unless he has some kind of...
I hope he didn't.
like, thing, like, input on it.
Why would you choose to do that?
Yeah, the thing is, when the first concept art came out, or not even concept art, the set photo and whatever, of his makeup, I was like, I don't like that. But I haven't seen the film, so I'm not going to judge it. And I'm not going to say that I hate him now. I'm going to wait, and I'm going to see what I think of his performance. I'm not going to judge it on what he looks like. However, I've seen the film now, and I am well within my rights to judge how he looks. I hate how he looks.
Yeah.
It's
dumb.
It's dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I guess that, look, they're trying to modernize him. I get that. And maybe the modern day Joker would have tattoos. But not those.
No.
Like, he's insane. I get it. So he's gonna get a bunch of regrettable tattoos. But I don't want to have to deal with that.
No.
I don't want to
just-
have to look at them.
The one on his forehead is just...
That's the worst one.
It's just stupid. It shouldn't need to be on his forehead damaged. You can bloody tell.
Yeah, you should be able to tell. Show, don't tell.
Yeah.
That's the rule. You can show that he's damaged. Don't label him. it's like bloody shock repellent bat spray. Bat damaged. Just label him bat villain. Damaged bat villain. That's what he is.
Yeah.
With some green hair. And some metal teeth.
Of course.
Yeah, so as I say, I would be willing to forgive the tattoos if he gave me a convincing performance.
Yeah.
But it's not a convincing performance, and I don't enjoy it.
There's still time for him, though. We'll give him
Yeah, he's got
the benefit of the doubt,
yeah.
I think.
Because he was hardly in Suicide Squad, so like Ben Affleck, we can't judge him as much
Yeah.
as the other ones. Because he only had, 20 minutes of screen time?
Yeah, probably
Not
about
even that. But we can't judge him, I guess. But from what I've seen, what I have to go off,
I did hate it.
he growls.
Yeah.
Why does he growl? It's just cringy. It's almost laughable.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of not, because it's just depressing to watch.
Yeah, you laugh at it, because I laughed at it when he growls at that prison guard guy and like goes into him. I laughed and thought, what?
It's just not intimidating, is
Yeah.
it? That's the thing.
And then I laughed, and then I realized, oh wait, this is one of my favourite characters
Yeah.
ever. And he just growled at someone.
God.
I mean, Jared Leto's he's not a bad actor. I'm assuming. I don't think
No.
I've seen him in much else.
I don't think he's been in a heck of a lot.
Has he got an
else.
Oscar? I'm pretty sure he's got an Oscar.
I don't know.
Or has he at
Right,
least
Oscar
been
at the
nominated
end.
for them? Yeah, he's got an Academy Award for Dallas Buyers Club, which I have not seen, but I'm pretty sure I've heard good things about it. And yeah, I mean, he's clearly he clearly can act.
Yeah.
He just can't portray the Joker. I hesitate to say that though, because it might be script.
Yeah.
After having I started this blaming him completely, but as we're finishing up on Jared Leto, I'm gonna say it wasn't his fault.
Yeah.
That's my final. It was partially his fault, but there wasn't much he could do. Which is exactly what I say for Cara Delevingne's performance.
Yeah, but it doesn't work, does it? Because she was body popping all over the place.
Yeah, well, I mean that's what she was told to do.
She still did it.
If someone
She
tells
coulda
you to
said
do
no.
that, well, then the director says, right, you're fired.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh no, I've just wasted all this time and I've got no money to show for it.
I think she's probably got enough money.
It's always nice to have a bit more.
Even when you're that rich, I don't think it makes that much
We're
difference.
talking about Jared Leto.
I thought we were talking about her body popping.
No. Jared Leto, I'm giving you a second chance.
There you go. You gotta do right by Lewis now.
Don't disappoint me. I'm willing to forget Suicide Squad if you blow me away in another performance. Which I'm hoping you do. Maybe it can be a prequel where he doesn't have the tattoos.
Yes.
Before he gets the tattoos.
The thing is, he's got that many tattoos. We'll watch the whole film just watching him get tattoos.
Yeah.
That was his whole life from being a baby to now.
Tattoo origin story. Or maybe it's a birthmark.
All of them.
Or no, just damaged.
Just damaged. He was like, damn, I'm gonna have to put other ones on here
Yeah.
to make it look normal.
No, you can't make it look normal. It's just gonna say, oh, I have to be damaged now because I have a birthmark that says damaged on my forehead. Okay. I think we're done.
I think we're done, yeah.
You don't have anything to add?
No, we'll just, we'll cut this little bit out and then we'll say, okay, no, so this is us.
Oh, we
leading
can
up to
talk
Lego
about...
Batman.
Oh, yeah.
I think we'll just say that because we're on quite a long time already.
Mhm.
So, alright, so that rounds us off. I think we're going to leave it here for you.
Yeah.
This
Anticipating
is-
Lego Batman, seeing Will Arnett and Zach Galifianakis as the two characters we've just been discussing.
Yep.
So we'll see, and we'll comment on their roles maybe, and their performances and how they stack up, because they'll only have their voices as well.
Yep. And hopefully we'll have Dan back then. And hopefully it hasn't been too painful listening to us without a host. Because it's
Hopefully.
really been painful to do it without a host.
Yeah.
Dan, we miss you.
Come back to us, Dan.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Bye, guys.
Wait, not yet. No, we need to plug all our social media and all
Alright,
that.
okay. Not bye, guys.
Not bye, guys. Follow us on Twitter at LTFpod. I'll be posting updates. Like us on Facebook. We have a Facebook page. Check us out there. And I also just made an Instagram account,
Alright, okay.
because why not?
You can see pictures of us going to see films. We'll snap a picture of us going to see 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
We'll wear matching clothes and share popcorn, and it'll be really, really fun on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, so look out for that. I was thinking also I might just post some drawings I'm doing for upcoming videos and
Yeah.
and all that. I'm not going to say jazz. if that's what you're expecting. You're looking at me expectantly.
And all that jazz.
No, I wasn't going to say that. So, never mind. Just leave it.
No.
Okay. Sing the whole song.
I don't know it.
I'll do the claps.
Okay, we've gone on enough tangent now.
Yeah.
You go ahead and end it, Yuan.
All right. I think we'll leave it there then. I've been told to leave it. So bye guys. See you next week.
Well,
Probably Dan will see you next week.
Dan and Ethan's soothing vocals will greet you next week.
Indeed.
Hopefully.
And it'll probably be far more structured than this episode ever nearly was.
And far more interesting. Don't forget your shark repellent bat spray.
Yes.
Wherever you're going. You need it.
Always.
Even if you think you won't, you will. Going surfing, you need it. Going on a helicopter ride, you'll need it. That's my message.